55 Belizean artists and DJs have made the cut for this year's International Music and Food Festival. That's almost double the amount selected last year at the inaugural festival, which was held at the Sacachispas Field in the island town of San Pedro.
We have big names such as Gil Harris 7, Punta Rebels, Sweet Pain, Chico Ramos. We have newcomers but seasoned people like TLC Band. We have Yastalia, we have Stig the Artist, Papa John. We have our folklore people such as like Coconut Boy, Harrison Dagi King. We have to me, one of the best people that I'm so happy for him is Master G out of Punta Gorda. He is visually impaired, but the way you see him on stage, you would not know that he is that. We're proud to say that a host of 55 DJs and artists are going to be on this international festival, a long period with international people such as Morgan Heritage, Spice, Rotimi, Byron Messiah, Adam O, Lyrical, Skinny Fabulous, Jadel, Busy Signal. Right? So 2-day event, each day is 12 hours of non-stop music. Right? 2 times 12, if the maths up, 24 hours of non-stop music, 24 hours of non-stop great food representing every district in our Belize.
Earlier this week, the star-studded lineup of Belizean musicians, artists and disc jockeys signed their contracts at the House of Culture in Belize City. Many were chosen via the pre-concert competitions held across the country, but there were also some who were handpicked. There are, however, a number of artists who feel slighted. One such artist is Ernestine Carballo, who was on the lineup last year, but is not this year. She took to social media to express her concerns about the selection process.
I can recall they telling us, go out there and do your best. And once you perform and you do your best, look out for this year. So nothing was there about anything that had to do with competing. So myself, along with the majority of the artists, reached out to the organizer and asked, what's happening? You know, even Center Stage Band was asking, what's happening with this year? We're not hearing nothing. You know, tell me what happened. And that's when we had a response stating that in order for all of us to be a part of this year, we all need to compete. And that's when I was like, well, why all of a sudden, where did this come from? Like, why we, the ones that helped to open the first annual Music and Food Festival, have to compete? I mean, it's like you're telling Lord Ray-Ban that he has to go compete when he don't pave the test of time. He has already passed the test of time. I said, now I don't mind coming to perform as an artist, but to say compete with the young and upcoming, I mean, that will raise conflict of interest. Because I know my Belizean people are very good. They want to know, but why we don't have Fully Soca Queen was just spoken up for the festival last year. They won't compete to one spot where she don't supposed to have. You know, sort of like that's my thing. Who came up with that idea to do that? And why that? You know, instead of just saying, well, come out and be real about it.
Music consultant John Marsden Jr. responded to the concerns earlier today.
The criteria was based on something that we didn't judge them based on their genre. We judged them based on how they perform, how they look, how they interact with the crowd. So they had to have some level of that to be selected. That is for more the newer artists. For artists that were pre-selected, they had to be one of them. I could take Hugh B for instance. Every weekend you can look at that young man and he is booked. right? Stick the artist. Every weekend he is booked. Those are artists that I cannot expect them to say, I mean, the pre-festival was a free event. If you won, you got a stipend. If you won, you got a recording session. And also, we try to encourage the music to continue. We try to encourage artists to keep making new music, right? I can't say, not because you're not making new music, you're not going to be selected.
I was very honest and very sincere and respectable about how I felt about the situation. And I told one of the organizers that I don't see the fairness in it. That you are asking me to compete and yet you have an artist with his band that performed last year as a performer. But like, be fair across the board.
Duane Moody for News 5.